Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Newmarket Racecourse here on Thursday. It is the 16th of April, 2026. Got look at the stakes races on the program from Newmarket, but before I get on to that, remember to follow me on X at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for racecourses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the stakes action from Newmarket races 3 and 4, 3 o'clock, and the feature 3:35, the Craven Stakes. The third race at 3 o'clock, it's the Group 3 Abernant Stakes. It's Group 3 event for Class 1 horses going for a $119,000 purse, race for 3-year-olds and upwards. 14 horses are contesting 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs over the Rolly Mile. Going to take the number 12 horse here, Time for Sandals as top selection. 12, 11, 13 for me, and the TriCash trifecta, 12, 11, 13 TriCash trifecta, top selection 12 horse, Time for Sandals. This 4-year-old filly by Sands of Mali, Harry Eustace trains. Ryan Moore gets the mount. They ran the horse most recently on the 6th of September at Haydock, 6 furlongs in the Group 1 Sprint Cup Stakes, and he finished 7th by 3 3/4 lengths that day. And he just was with them early on, and he just never really got going. He's not a Group 1 quality horse. He did win the Group 1 Commonwealth Cup 2 back, but it wasn't the world's toughest horses. I do think cutting back, and class here today is really going to do him wonders, and I think he could find a trip to win. Also, you saw a very tired horse at the end of the campaign last year. Two back in the Group 2 King George Qatar Stakes at Goodwood, 5 rungs 1st of August. He finished third by 3/4 length that day, and he sat back early. He moved a little bit late. I think he ran a half bad race there. And then the Commonwealth Cup at Ascot, 6 rungs, 20th of June. He got the Group 1 winner, winning from the inside post draw on the from the rail, winning by a neck that day. He was with them early on. He grinded it out to the wire, and they timed the race perfectly. A very good run for him that day. And then a shuntee in the Group 3 Pretext Anita last May. He finished second by a head that day, and he was forwardly paced. Again, he just couldn't get there late. Look, he's the kind of horse when he wins, he doesn't win by a lot. If you go through his form cycle, kind of pulls himself up. But if they just keep the forwardly momentum going, I think he can win. I'm going to use him on the ticket. I think the 11 horse Washington Heights can win also. Washington Heights, if you ever go to in New York City, it's all the way up past Harlem. It's the highest point of New York City, the islands, Manhattan Islands. But 6-year-old Gelney here by Washington, D.C. Kevin Stott, or not Stott, Kevin. Stott gets the mount for Kevin Ryan, excuse me. They ran the horse most recently in the Group 1 Prix d'Alaba de Longchamp back in October, where he finished 14th by 7 3/4 lengths, beat 3 horses home. Again, the same like the other horse, he's not a Group 1 quality horse. He ran prior to that in the Group 1 Nunthorpe at York over the 5, where he finished 12th by 6 1/4 lengths that day. He was with them early on or close to the pace, but then just completely crumbled. He won the City of Wall Stakes at York prior to that, though, over the 6th over the 5 back in July, winning by 3/4 length. Again, from a track on the front end, he really came home a very, very good race. He's getting some serious class really from his most recent races. He's coming here to Newmarket where he hasn't run half bad in the past. I'm going to give him a shot on the ticket. He ran here in the House Stakes back in last May during the Guineas weekend. Where he didn't run half bad. Refreshing here, I think he can win. And even watch out for the 13 horse Beckford's Folly for William Buick and Godolphin. His races weren't bad at all. He won the Cornwall Stakes to end off the season last year, and then the Serenia Stakes at Kempton. I just didn't think he was comfortable going around the bends, but his races over the summer on the July course weren't bad. He could definitely win. Let's give him a shot here on the ticket. But to recount my selection for the 3 o'clock from Newmarket, it's Group 3 Abernant. Going to take the 12 horse Time for Sandals. Give kudos to 11 horse Washington Heights and the 13 horse Beckford's Folly. 12, 11, 13. TriCash trifecta. We'll use all 3 of those horses in a very nice quad pot here. It's a very nice sequence today. But let's get to the 4th race, the featured 3:35. Road to the 2000 Guineas via Newmarket. It is the Group 3 Craven Stakes. It's a Group 3 event for Class 1 horses going for $119,000 purse. Race for 3-year-olds here. 7 horses are going 1,600 meters or a mile on the Rolling Mile. Going to take the number 5 horse Hidden Force as a top selection. 5-3-4 for me in the TriCash trifecta. 5-3-4 TriCash trifecta. Top selection 5 horse Hidden Force. 3-year-old colt by Frankel. Godolphin Doan. Charlie Appleby trains. William Buick gets the mount. They ran the horse most recently, Kempton, 25th of February. A mile in a Class 3 conditions race, and he won by 1 3/4 lengths that day. He didn't get out of the gate so clearly and was way out of it early on, but when he moved into the race, he was much the best on paper. He only had 3 of the rivals, but it was still a very good run. He's facing tougher horses here today, which isn't a half bad, stepping on turf. I think he can improve and get the job done here today. He ran on debut early December at Kempton, 7 furlongs in a Class 5 novice race, winning by 1 3/4 lengths that day. He got out of the gate a lot better than he did in the sophomore effort there, but he got out of the gate. He came from mid pack that day. He really had the turn of foot, and he went away with it. A good race. I like that he's drawn on the inside, has some forwardly paced. If he breaks well, watch out for him here today. I think he can win. I think the 3 horse Hankalo. Um, for Lee and Carl Burkowin also. He hasn't been seen since the Group 3 Autumn Stakes here in Newmarket over the mile on the 11th of October, where the horseman by 1 1/4 lengths was under the drive most of the race, but he was excelling under the drive. That was a very good going away victory on the front end. He ran prior to that in Flying Scotsman at Doncaster over the 7, where he finished second by a nose that day, and he just kind of stalked that day. The winner, Avicina, who's running back this one, just had to jump on this horse, but this horse ran his heart out that day, and then went on debut in a novice race at York in June quite easily, winning by 2 1/4 lengths. He won under cruise control from a track and trip. When Lee said go with him, he flew home clear. Refreshing here. I think he could win. Let's use him on the ticket. And even watch out for the 4 horse Hawk Mountain. He was your racing futurity trophy stakes winner at Doncaster last fall. Over the mile, winning by a half a length that day. He got the job done. He was getting a little pace pressure, but he came home clear. His races before then, the Beresford wasn't bad at all at the Curragh, and broke his maiden at the Curragh quite nicely. He's 3 for his last 3. Watch out for him here today. He could do wonders in this race also. I definitely using the quad pot. But to recap my selection for the fourth, the 335 from Newmarket, it's the Group 3 Craven Stakes. Going to take the 5 horse Hidden Force. We're going to go 5, 3, 4, tri-cash, trifecta. We're going to use all 3 of them in the squad pod. Like I said, it's very nice sequence here. But with that being said, good luck to all. Follow me on X at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.